Good morning, and thank you for the opportunity to testify this morning. My name is Steven Yarak. I'm on the board of Aura, a grassroots nonprofit which advocates for an Austin for everyone. The Aura board has endorsed this resolution calling for the analysis of fair housing as part of the CodeNEXT process. We support this because our platform calls for abundant housing as one of the ways to produce an Austin for everyone. And we'd like to take a brief moment to highlight the fact that the history of land use regulation has always been one of segregation. It has been at the very core of the entire regime of land use in the history of our country, and especially in the history of our city. The landmark Supreme Court case, which upheld the right of cities to zone, Euclid v. Ambler, was initially struck down by the trial court on the grounds that it was discriminatory. In the words of the trial judge, quote, "The purpose to be accomplished is to segregate according to income." On appeal, the Supreme Court did not disagree with that finding. In fact, they found it to be true, but said that was just fine. In the words of the majority opinion, "The apartment house is a mere parasite, constructed in order to take advantage of the attractive surroundings created by the residential character of the district." 100 years later, we see that the trial judge was correct. We have a city that is segregated according to income, and we have accomplished the goal, right? Zoning, land use regulation exists to segregate, and here we are today, as called out in the resolution, with the most segregated metro area in the country. The bottom line is that any land use regulation which caps the population of a given area below however many people would like to live there is going to be de facto discriminatory and a violation of fair housing. If you look at the 2012 zoning capacity report that was prepared by staff as part of the Imagine Austin process, they looked at what would happen if you permitted redevelopment. Sorry, not permitted. If 100% of all parcels within a given area redeveloped, what could happen to the population of it? And what you'll see is that the highest demand areas in Austin are effectively capped in population. Even if you redeveloped every single parcel in Old Enfield, only 337 more people could live there. 685 in Hyde Park, 1,618 in Rosedale, 3,600 in Zilker. You could find 685 people in this building who would like to live in Hyde Park. And then you contrast that with areas like Montopolis, which said it can hold 13,400 people, Go Valley, 10,139, or Highland, 10,005. All the growth is going to these areas because the population of the high demand is effectively capped. CodeNEXT is our opportunity to change this and make it possible for however many people would like to live in a given area to do so. That's the question we need to ask. And if it does not enable that population growth, we will continue Austin's ugly history of segregation through land use regulation. This resolution is the first step in the right direction, but we have 100 years of damage to repair.
Thank you.